What's going on, gamers? Your boy mav-rik, bringing you guys some exclusive Madden 17 gameplay. And I was blessed to be in a situation where EA paid for your boy's travels, flew me out to EA Play, as well as a private capture event that they had out in California, where I was able to get this gameplay that you guys are seeing right now. Now, quick heads up, this is not the final build of the game. They were calling this a pre-beta. And one more heads up before I get into my thoughts on the game, I did a first impressions video that's a lot longer than this, and I go into a lot more detail, so it might make sense for you to watch that video either before or after you finish watching this one. The link for that will be in the description. Alright, so my thoughts on the game. I had a lot of fun playing it. I enjoyed it, man. And there's so many improvements that you have seen on the blogs and everything, but I'm gonna focus on the three things that stood out to me most. Number one, the toned down aggressive catching. Number two, the improved running game. And number three, the zone defense. And really just how the defense plays on, as a whole. But we'll get into more of those details. Right now, let's talk about the aggressive catching. You may want to watch the first impressions video if you want to see the lengths that I went to actually test this out so that I can say with confidence. But the aggressive catch is nowhere near as overpowered as it was in Madden 16, and let's get a hand clap for that, man. That was the first thing I checked out, and I was glad that it is what it is. This is a quick little presentation upgrade they made, like the lineup introduction, which I thought was cool. I wanted to throw it in there, but I'll have a whole separate video where I go over more of the upgrades they've made to the presentation, including like the commentary and stuff like that. But back to the aggressive catch. Man, they have the new feature that they're calling the Swat Feature. So as long as you're holding that on defense, your boys battle for that ball. And in my testing, the defense won that way more than the offense did. Now, you still can go for the pick or play the receiver. But so when you're swatting, your chances of the interception are really low. But your chances of batting that ball out are very, very high. But on offense, it doesn't mean you can't get lucky every now and then. I just feel like it's where it should be. Some people thought it was too overpowered towards the defense, but I like where it's at, EA. Keep the tuning where it's at. I also had a lot of fun with the run game, man. They've added new animations. They added new moves, and so it's really cool because I feel like it's a learning curve. It's not the hardest and biggest learning curve, but it's not what it was in 16. There's, multiple types of spin moves, multiple types of jukes that we didn't have last year, and you really need to know when to do each move for the right situation so you don't get hit, cracked with a hit stick and fumble the ball. One thing I really noticed this year too was that the power backs felt like power backs, and the more speedy elusive guys felt like speedy elusive guys. So I can see a lot of people going with the big backs this year. They weren't doing it last year, and really kind of having that slower pace, simple ground and pound ground and pound run heavy style, and just kind of using the power backs. The tackle battle system was really cool. I was super skeptical going in, but it's not overpowered at all. You can't just like quick time event your way into the end zone, but you'll come across a tackle and a button prompt will pop up. It's either like A or Y, and whoever hits that first wins the tackle battle. On offense, it could result in you trucking the guy and then running off. On defense, if you lose it though, you still could have defenders come in and help you on the tackle, which would result in you winning. So that's why I thought it wasn't overpowered. Now, going on to the defense, I didn't get enough footage, as much footage as I'd like to demonstrate all of this, but in my experience, the zones played how they should. Again, the game isn't in the hands of millions of people, so I didn't get to try every single route combination. I don't know what's going to be hot this year, but my purples were purpley, and they were purplizing, and the flats were in the flats. But there's multiple types of each zone, so I feel like it's going to be a year where you're going to be rewarded for knowing your stuff and putting in the time to know which zone does what and what situation you need to call, the right purple. Not just a purple zone, but the right purple zone for that situation. Again, there are so many, improvements and things that I did like that I can't cover them all in this video. So check out the first impressions video. Also be on the lookout. I'll have some more footage for you guys. Again, the next one I want to focus on the new presentation upgrades, let you hear some of the commentary. So there won't be much commentating from me in that video, but also leave any questions that you have in the comment section, because I did play about 10 games, maybe a little bit more, and so I can answer quite a few questions. I didn't get to play like MUT, salary cap. I only got to play now. So leave your thoughts in the comment section. And I'll probably do maybe just a follow-up video talking about some of the upgrades, and I'll address some of those. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for your support, And until next time, God first, God bless.